All right, hey, what's up, YouTube? So this is my Sabertooth X79. It's an old motherboard, but it's a good one. It takes 128 gigabytes of RAM. It was the first one of the first boards to do that, like consumer boards, and I've just had it forever. Anyway, one of my fans got too much dust in it, and it conked out. CPU was overheating, so I was changing the fan out, checking on the CPU, took it out, dropped it. Then I hadn't done any like computer hardware stuff in ages. I put the CPU back in the wrong orientation, and I bent some more pins. So anyway, I created quite a little disaster with this socket. So I'm trying to unbend the pins, and I looked and saw a lot of. I'll show you some of the pins, like up close. You can kind of see um, right in here. I'll get the tweezers. I'll kind of point some of these areas out to you. Right in that area, there's some bent pins. Right over there, there's some bent pins. Over there were some bent pins. You can just you can look on your board. It's pretty easy to see the issues in the socket, Up in the top right-hand corner, there's a couple. I've already done a lot of work on this and straightened a lot of these out, but I'm just going to go over and fine tune it. I just want to show you guys how I did this. I saw a bunch of different videos on how to do this. A lot of people are using magnifying glasses and needles and knives, and I tried a few different ways. Magnifying glasses didn't work. What worked for me was a pluggable USB microscope. I ordered it off Amazon, got it next day. This is the one I got. It's 40 bucks. This is the best one. It's perfect for this job. I watched all the reviews on all these different microscopes. So this is the one you want, pluggable USB 2.0. It works great with a PC. I'm using a PC. You just download the driver and hook it up to your USB. And there it is on my laptop right there. There's the microscope. It just suction cups to the desk. So it's perfect. You can suction cup it to the desk, and then you can just move your motherboard around under it. And the cool thing is when you're moving it around, you're actually, if you can see the screen right there, those are all the pins, and you get a great like work table and work view looking at all the pins. So it's probably hard for you to see the pins on that, but that's actually a shot of the microscope showing you all the pins. And it's just super clear. So let me show you some of the bent pins right now. You know what? I got the flash on this. Here, I'll have to do it like that so you can see it. I've straightened a lot of these out. If you look on the bottom right there, you can see there's a pin right there that is, it's a little wonky. That one right there. And I have the tweezers right now. I have it on the computer. But if you look on that one, and I ordered these tweezers. These are precision tweezers, and I ordered these. They were $7. So this is what you need: the $7 precision tweezers and the USB digital microscope. And so now I'm going to go on the board. I'm going to go. We're looking at that pin right now, and I'm going to go on the board and find it. Sometimes it takes a second. I'm trying to do a couple things at once here. I'm trying to record and do this. I've gotten pretty quick at it. I'm trying to watch it on the phone. Oh, and just timed out, but there we go. Okay. There we go. So I've got it, and now I'm just going to pull it over just a hair because it's just a little out of line, and boom. And I see the one right next to it is just a little out of line. So I'm going to grab the front of that one. Yep. and pull it over just a little bit. Yeah, not perfect, but I mean, that's pretty good. You know, these were pretty bad before, and I'm just gonna move the board around a little bit. So we can see what's going on. And I'm just going around and I'm checking all the pins right now. Out of all the pins, I think I saw 2 pins that were, the heads were broken off. Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 different things at once. But I'm just checking all the pins. I don't, you know, I probably had 50 bad pins, and I've straightened a lot of these out. So these are looking pretty good. Let me go over to one of the bad parts. I'll show you a broken pin. So you can probably see that right there. Let's see. It's in the center of the screen right there. There is a broken pin right there. And I've done all I can with it. I'm going to show you with the tweezers. If you go down right there, that's the broken pin. And basically I've pulled it all the way up as much as I can. And I'm just hoping that that's going to be enough. Like I've pulled it out to, so it you know, will make some contact. But the head on that guy is gone. So there's not much I can do about that. Those pins were all bent around that, and I straightened them all out. So, I mean, I think that's actually looking decent. Let me go over here to the corner. There's a couple spots in the corner that didn't look good. Okay, so I see one pin right in the corner right now that looks a little out, so I'm going to straighten that out with you guys watching. Let's see. So that is, hopefully this is not too difficult to watch. It's really clear on my laptop screen. It's amazing. Like this is like a professional setup for basically $47. So, I mean, if it's worth $47 to try to save a motherboard, especially if you only have 1 or 2 bent pins, then this is definitely the way to go. So I just straightened that one out. Again, that one's not perfect, but I mean, I think it's good. That one's definitely good enough to make contact. So let me just go down and check some more of these. Well, I think that's good. I'll start it up again, you know, if I see any other really bad spots, but I mean, I think you get the hang of it. So it's just, you know, this is what it looks like on my laptop right here. I'll just show you again. That's the view on my laptop. You can really see the pins very clearly. I'm sorry I got the flash on because it's dark in here. But you get a great shot of the pins. I'm doing this with this microscope, USB pluggable microscope right there. That's the setup, like the ghetto setup, ghetto laboratory, laptop, USB microscope. And there's the tweezers and the box for the microscope. So that's all you need. It's pretty simple, and it's doing a great job. So, you know, hopefully I'm going to get this thing fired up. If not, you know, it was a fun experiment. I actually enjoy doing this, and hopefully it'll help somebody out. So good luck. Bye-bye.